Hello everyone, I am Hima Challa Uppaluri. I am a doctor by profession and also have a master's in nutrition. I would like to share with you some very practical questions that we all have regarding diet and lifestyle practices. In this video, we will talk about the dietary guidelines for exercise. Of course, every person is different, every sport, every exercise is different. And you have to do multiple trials over a period of time in order to have a tailored regimen in terms of diet. But I will be talking about some basic guidelines that might give you a good place to start with. Now, whether you exercise or not, you still have to make sure that you eat a balanced diet, which is comprising of vegetables, complex carbohydrates like whole grain, and good quality fats. Also include fruits and seasonal foods. Let's start with the food guidelines first for the exercise. An interesting fact to remember is that our stomach is about 3 fist sizes, which is very useful when you're trying to design a diet regimen. So if you're going for a moderate workout, try to eat about 1.5 to about 2 hours before you start your workout, and make sure it is about roughly 1 fist size. Also remember that the food should be high in carbohydrates and low to moderate in fats and proteins. That is because when you're exercising, you need energy, which is readily provided by carbohydrates. And if you're doing endurance exercises or marathons or any long duration exercise, make sure you're supplying yourself simple sugars like glucose throughout the duration of the exercise in small quantities. Now, post-workout, make sure that you eat a well-balanced meal and not something which is high in just one particular nutrient. A good example would be to have your plate with at least 50% vegetables, and the rest 50% you can divide between complex carbohydrates and proteins. Now moving on to the water intake guidelines for exercise. Fluid balance is very tightly regulated in the human body. So you have to make sure that you are well hydrated for any workout. It can be very dangerous if you are not. For a moderate exercise lasting for about 20 to 30 minutes, make sure you drink water which is a comfortable amount for you, maybe about 300 ml or so, at least 30 minutes to 1 hour before you start your workout. If you're going for any long duration exercises or any kind of sport or exercise in the sun like biking, marathons, running, make sure you're continuously being hydrated by small quantities of fluid throughout the duration of the exercise. Post-workout, make sure that you don't immediately binge on water. Your thirst is the best indicator for the amount of water you require post-workout. Now, these are some super simple guidelines, but if you're training for any sport or any long duration exercise, try to take advice from a sports nutrition expert who can give you a very precise regimen. Stay healthy. If you have any questions, please let me know and I will be glad to answer. Have a good life.